And Foster set to go, and they are underway.
And just like that, a huge 4-point hold. Again, folks, you see 3 officials officiating here on the freestyle bout. 2 of 3 officials must agree for the points to be.
Your green wrestler is Drew Foster from Northern Iowa. Renda is red from NC State. All right, let's give you some of the particulars on these two. Renda from Brandywine in Topton, Pennsylvania. Foster went to high school at Mediopolis in Burlington, Iowa. A little bit of a feeling out process early.
You know, when you're wrestling guys of similar talent or guys that are at this level, you can't open up too quick. It's like a chess match, Keith. You got to go after you got to set a guy up, you got to look for your shots, and you can't be foolish. But like I was saying before, these guys are no stranger to the big stage. They're both NCAA All-Americans. You know, Renda, a 3-time NCAA qualifier and an All-American, and a Midlands finalist. And Midlands is one of the best and baddest tournaments in the country every year. He was a finalist, got to the finals of that tournament.
Best of the best, we said it. A little bit more than a minute into this match between the two 184s, Renda and Foster. Still no score.
You know, these guys have, oh, nice shot. These guys have identical resumes. I mean, both of them were Midland finalists now that I'm looking at it. And, you know, both NCAA All-Americans, both 3-time qualifiers. You know, I mean, it just, the list goes on. And, you know, really, really tough match here. This is a real solid matchup to start this event off with.
Now, for people who may be watching this weight class for the first time, you know, you get into the bigger boys, 184, you still expect to see power and speed?
You know what, at this level, these guys that are in college at this level, Division I, All-American type guys, are just incredible athletes. You're not watching, you know, you're watching great athletes with quickness, agility, speed, strength, all of it combined. They're all both explosive wrestlers. So you're going to look at some of these guys and you're going to think you're watching a smaller weight class because they move like smaller guys. They'll take shots. They'll create action and angles. So these guys are just as good, I mean, just as quick and just as agile as the little guys.
Now less than 60 seconds to go in the opening round. Renda from NC State, again NCAA All-American, 3-time qualifier to the NCAAs, now 47 seconds as we get a stoppage. Foster, also an All-American and a MAC finalist last year.
I think that the interesting thing about these two guys, they actually went to the same high school, which is pretty much amazing.
Still nothing, now we get our first points. Foster on top, kid from Burlington, Iowa. Now can he ride out for the final? Well, it'll end up being 20 seconds. Still has the clench, still has him, and still control, so 5 seconds to go, and no escape points. If you're Renda, how quickly do you have to shoot out of this?
I mean, you got to go. You got to go. You want to get this point. This is a big point.
Excellent job by Foster to hold on. So Renda will choose down. All right, so now Renda chooses down. How long, if you're coaching Foster, do you want him to try to hold him down?
Well, you want to try to get that riding time. You want to try to get that 30 seconds, then cut him. But and vice versa. You know, if you want to get out, you don't want to give up that 1 point riding time. So you want to get out right away. If your specialty is the top, and you're a top guy and you're a turner, you could turn people and get points on top. You want to hold them and you want to keep them down. If that's not your forte, you still want to get that point riding time, get your riding time in, and then cut them and go from your feet.
14 seconds into the second. Foster still has a grip, puts him back down on the mat.
Nice little switch attempt.
Renda can't get away from Foster.
Oh,
Can he reverse? He'll get one for the escape.
nice little tripod. He tripod up so nicely. He almost went over the top of him.
Most of you are not, I understand. But at the end of the match,
Needless to say, throughout this evening, we are going to see some skilled athletes.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You talk about great athletes in college, you know, looking at these basketball players and these football players and these track athletes. You know, a lot of times people don't realize these are some of the best college athletes in the United States of America. And we're watching them here tonight.
Couple of thousand fans are in attendance as well at the historic Jadwin Gym, campus of Princeton University. Still a 2-1 advantage for Foster. For the most part, these two have gone back and forth at each other. A late 2 points in the opening period. One escape point, now a reversal, and it'll be a 3-2 advantage for Renda.
He's got that leg in. Let's see if he can crack that hip. Let's see if Renda can crack that hip, get some back points out of it.
So Renda takes him down, now has him on the mat.
Now right here, he's knocking down some riding time. And it's also, you got 6 seconds left in the period here, so that was a really good takedown for him at the end of this period, giving some momentum going into the third period.
Yeah, real nice turnaround there. Final period coming up.
to begin period 3.
Foster starts down. Renda getting his leg in tight. Is this a good riding position?
It is, and it's a riding position where you can keep a guy, you take a lot out of a guy being on top of him with that leg in. And you also, you know, if he gets that bar in, or if he can get that tilt or crack that hip and pull him over, you know, you're looking at back points. So, hey, it's in his best interest, up by a point, to ride this out and try to get a turn here. Bottom man called for stalling. Foster has to, right here, Foster has to stop that leg from coming in right off the whistle. He has to block that hip, he has to catch it coming in, or he's got to make his first move, try to change him over right off the whistle.
Both wrestlers looked up at the clock quickly. Renda still on the back of Foster.
You know, Renda has to be careful too, because if Foster gets to his feet again and Renda has his leg in, you know, they can caution him also.
Tough ride here by Renda.
Foster's got to move on bottom. He's got about 45 seconds left. He's got to make an attempt. He's got to do something on bottom. I know it's difficult with the leg in, and I know it's very tough, and a lot of times, especially he's riding parallel, he's got to come off to the side. He's got to make it look good, Renda, just like he's doing right now.
Renda also has a good grip of Foster's right hand. Now another stall warning.
And a stall against Foster. 1 point on the board for Renda.
So it is a stall against Foster. Now he trails 4-2.
It's a very difficult position to get up from. You know, when a guy's good with legs, it's very difficult on bottom. But that's why you have to win at the whistle. You can't wait to get in this position and try to get out of it, especially if a guy, this is his forte.
Final seconds, and that'll do it. Pete Renda takes it 4-2. Pretty impressive victory for Renda.
At this time, we'd like to thank our bronze sponsors.